Uh, I'll just start with the Scalding Tarn and Pasty.
Scalding Tarn. I will. I'll start with a Scalding Tarn. I will crack it.
Yep.
Grab an island. And then I will ponder.
Sure.
So I will put them back like that and draw the top one. All right, and pass it over to you.
All right.
Round timer started.
Let's fetch for a. Come on. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Badlands. Badlands. My. You can see that, right? That's the MTGO art of Badlands, so it's a proxy. And I'll go Chalice on one.
In response, I will play Daze, returning an island to my hand.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. Draw. And I will lead with another island. And then I will cast Preordain.
Sure.
Alright, I will bottom, and draw.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. I will draw and go. Put a wasteland. And a. Strix.
Strix is good.
Draw and Pasty.
This says FYI, like your camera's super fuzzy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I can like make it out and
That
oh
better?
there. Wow. It got so
Okay.
much clearer.
There's like a manual focus button, so if that happens,
Gotcha.
it sometimes gets tripped when I first set up. Should be
Gotcha.
better now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
way better. Sorry. Okay, cool. I'm glad I asked because I was gonna just deal with it, but it's so much better.
It's an old school camera, so I should get a new one. But
Hey, I mean, it looks like it works, so there you go. All right, so your pass good now?
yep,
Sure.
it's due.
All right, I will tap, draw. I will play a volcanic island
Sure.
and I will tap for red
Mhm.
and I'll bolt the Strix.
Tricks down.
I'll tap another. And I'll cast Delver.
Sure.
And pass to you.
Well, I'll cast Dak Faden.
Always a good card.
It's not terrible.
Faden's good.
Alright. Then I'm gonna plus. And naturally I will draw 1, 2, and we will pitch. Definitely sort of meek. And guess we also lose a little bit of card.
Sorry, what?
I'm thinking to myself the other card. It's not easy to figure out the other one to pitch here.
Gotcha. No, sorry. I thought you had a question for me or something like that.
No, I'm talking to myself because I like most of these cards here.
That's the problem with looting.
Like, when you get a whole bunch of things that all feel good, I guess we get rid of. We'll get rid of. Oh, this is such a terrible. We're gonna get rid of. Transmute artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
Land for turn will be a wasteland, and we'll waste your
Draw. Not draw. Okay.
volcanic. And pass to you.
All right. Untap. Upkeep trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll choose not to reveal. I'm going to ponder.
Sure.
Do them like that. Now I'll draw my card.
Sure.
Then I'll move to combat
Yep.
and swing one at Dak.
You got it. Back down to 3.
Cool. And then I'll pass over to you.
Draw. Play this volcanic. Then we'll play liquid metal coating.
In response,
Mm-hmm.
I will force a will, pitching Delver.
And how many cards you got there?
In hand, 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll force your force and I'll pitch Tezzeret.
Alright.
Sorry, it's 2. Yep, is that good?
Yep.
Then I would like that Delver, please.
Alright.
So I will just I'll just use this card to represent him.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Alrighty. Tap. You draw. I will pay 1 blue. I'll ponder.
Sure.
Alright, so I go like this. Come back like that. Draw my card.
Sure.
Whew, and then I'll pass.
All right. You have 4 cards in hand? Is that about right?
Yep. Or sorry, 5.
5. All right. Maybe I'll reflip. All right. I'm gonna plus 1, 2, and we will pitch a Delta. We'll go to combat and we'll swing with this 1/1.
Mm-hmm. 17.
All right. Then let's try a ensnaring bridge.
How many cards do you have in hand?
1.
Alright, I will. Yeah, that's fine. The Aaron Bridge is good.
Not gonna daze it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then we'll go. Sure, we'll play them out. And pass to you.
Alright. I'll pass.
All right. Draw. We're not going to flip that Delver because I need to get in for my beats with 1.
Alright.
All right. And then we'll plus DAC.
Yep.
1, 2. This is a flood. And we will go. We will pitch underground and wastelands. And then we'll play Demir Signet.
Got it.
Pass to you. And I'm held in.
Alright. I'll pass.
Alright, then tap. Raw. Cards in hand is how many now? A bunch.
7.
Alright, I will swing for 1.
Alright.
Then I'll play a chalice on 1.
Chalice. I will force pitching days.
Sure. Chalice down.
Exiled too.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all
You know what? I'd like your island.
right. So I was wondering if you were gonna think of that.
I'll just throw this just for my own reference to have an island. And then I will pass to you.
All right. All right. I will pass.
All right. Draw. Human beats. All right. Back up. 1, 2. We'll pitch 2 lands and
Jeez, all the lands today.
play swap. Flooded pretty hard, yeah.
I'm the opposite over here. I can't.
This is bizarre. Like it should be screenshot this flood versus this screw.
You think you're good?
Yeah, it's your go.
Okay, go. All right.
No cards in hand. Use my Tezzeret. Beat for 1. You know, or my deck.
Alright, so I'm gonna play Wasteland, and then
Sure.
I'm going to waste your Wasteland.
Yeah, you got it. Fine.
And I'll pass.
Alright. Draw. Alright. Go human for 1. Alright. And then we're gonna plus deck, because you know we're gonna get there eventually. 2. And we'll pitch mock. We'll pitch Mox Crucible, because I don't think that matters much anymore.
I think you have enough lands for Legacy, especially.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm gonna float 1. I'm gonna cast Transmute Artifact.
Gotcha.
Is that good?
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's good.
Okay, so Signet dies, and we are going to find a Thopter Foundry. And
I knew that was coming.
yeah, then I'll pass the turn.
Sure. All right. Play a Flooded Strand. I'll crack it.
Yep.
Grab a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say go and have effects in your upkeep.
I'm gonna have some effects on your
Okay, Yeah.
which is I'm gonna pitch this ensnaring bridge, and for a Thopter to get Sword of the Meek.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do it 3 more times, so I'll gain 4 life,
Mm-hmm.
have Thopters, and 1 with a sword.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then untap. You have something on my upkeep?
Yes. So I will mountain and I'll bolt Dak.
Sure. Dak is down.
All right.
And then I will go upkeep. I'll draw. Still no Delver flip. Sad. And we will swing for 3, 4, 5, for 6.
Got it. And you have a... How many cards in your hand?
1 card in hand, just what I drew. And then I will pass to you.
Can the one doctor swing then?
Yeah, I sacked.
Oh, sacrifice. Shit, I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
That's how I started off the
Yeah.
doctor sword.
I was like, wait a second. I was like, and then, sorry.
All good. Good. Yeah, it's a funny board.
Did you say go or?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Here you go.
All right. Well, that's game. All right. Game 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a strange game.
Yep.
Jack did his job. Actually, it's funny because I'm like, do it.
Shuffle up real good this time.
All right. Yes. Same. Like, I don't think that was an optimal game for either of us. It was just bizarre.
Yeah. The only reason I stayed in it because I'm like, all right. So I was like, all right, if I can like get something going before he can like trend. I assumed you had maybe a Thopter or something, or like some win condition. I was like, all right, if I can maybe clear Dak Faden and actually like get some lands on the board before
Yeah,
before you get going.
Like, definitely taking my sweet time to do anything meaningful. Your deck has so many cantrips, like it can recover pretty reasonably.
That's why, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like no game is really ever done.
Yeah.
Because you have all kinds of different answers, and you have all the cantrips to get to them.
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways you can grind and call back pretty easily.
Right. Let's try cutting the deck too. There we go.
I'm all about the cutting the deck over spell table. I don't know why, it just feels like
The right thing. Alright, I'll go first.
Sure. Alright.
I'll keep this.
I'll give this a shot.
Sorry, I just closed my door. Alright. Alright, so you're good to go. Who the hell's messaging? Sorry, that's so loud. I wish it was figure out a way to mute.
Oh, good. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was.
I think it's Slack. I think it's my work Slack. It just keeps going off.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. So.
Alright, let's start us off here with a Sculling Tarn and Fetch. Grab a Volcanic Island.
Have you done any of this?
Yeah, there's some. I'll play Delver.
Sure.
Oh my god, you've done nothing.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Alright. Let's go. Let's waste the volcanic.
Alright.
See if this will work again. Pass to you.
Alright. Double trigger. Alright. I will move to combat, swing for one.
Yep.
And then I'll play a Wasteland.
Sure.
And so you go.
Alright, I will draw. Play Wasteland Roof Island and pass to you.
Delver trigger.
Yep.
Force of Will. Izzet and move to combat and swing for 3.
Sure.
And then I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw. Play a Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And a Demir Signet.
Got it.
Pass to you.
Alrighty. Tap. Draw. I will play another Wasteland.
Sure.
And I'll move to combat. Swing.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And I will pass.
Draw. Alright, how many cards you say you got over there?
I have 5.
5. Alright. Mm-hmm. 5. Interesting. Let's do this so we have a black floating. And I will transmute artifact.
In response, I will pay a blue and a colorless and hardcast days.
Hardcast is. I will use that one floating, and that's fine.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you had one.
Oh, sorry. I mean, if you want, I mean, I did announce the one floating.
Here. If you don't, I'll just force pitch days.
Force pitch days?
Yep.
Sure. That's fine. Force pitch days. Okay. So I have my black floating.
Yep.
How many cards now?
3.
Black. With my floating black. Underground Sea for turn, and I'll play a Strix.
Alright.
Strix is good. I will draw.
Mm-hmm.
And pass to you.
In return, I'll pay one life for a red, and I'll bolt the Strix.
Sure.
Move to my turn for good. And
Yep.
then tap. Draw. I will pay 2, and I'll cast Red Horde Arcanist.
Sure.
I will move to combat, swing for 3.
Yep.
And then I will waste your Underground Sea.
You got it.
Cool. And pass.
Draw. And cards now is how many?
2.
Play the polluted delta fetch. And we will get a volcanic.
Gotcha.
And we'll pay. Let's see.
Sorry, I should be at 17. I just updated my life total.
Very good. I'll pay 3 for Duretti.
All right. That's good.
Let's. What do we have in the graveyard? Because Dreadhorde Arcanist, it's exiled once you cast it, right?
Yep.
Um,
So I have only Lightning Bolt. I have 3 lands, Force of Will, and Lightning Bolt.
It's like which of those is more of a problem? Which is the unknowable question. I have your cantrips here. Let's hit the Dover.
Alright.
And pass to you.
Tap. Draw. I will play a turn.
Yep.
I will crack it. Get a volcanic island.
Yep.
I will waste your volcanic, and then I'll pay a life, and I will cast Dorat, or Spirit Sprite Dragon.
Yep.
Cool. Then I'll move to combat. Sing with Dreadhorde. I'll trigger,
Yep.
and I'll cast Bolt at your Planeswalker,
Yep.
and trigger on Dorat, or Sprite Dragon. And then I'll pass you.
Draw. An underground sea and a chalice on one.
Gotcha.
And I will.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry. I said AU and it seems like you froze. That's
Oh,
fine.
no, I will pass to you after.
Okay, cool. I think the audio might have just got out for like a second, so I was... Alright. Draw. Alright. I will start by paying 1 red, taking a lot of life. I'm going to cast Shattering Spree with Replicate, targeting Chalice. With both of them targeting Chalice.
Yeah, okay, it's counter.
Like the first one counters and the second one goes on the stack, so.
Oh, yeah. Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's how you get around Chalice, is you can play Shattering Spree and yeah.
Alright.
And trigger. And then I'll move to combat.
Yep.
I'll swing with both. So I have Sprite Dragon's a 3/3, and then 1 from Dreadhorde.
Yep. 3, 4. Sure.
Cool. And then I'll pass.
Um. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, that's the point of playing Shattering Spree, because it gets around the Chalice.
Do the thing I think I should have done before, but didn't. Alright, I'll be on the play.
Cool.
I think hitting Delver was right there. I'm not sure there was a correct answer.
I mean, it's tough because Delver keeps doing 3 in the air, right? And like, either way, you only gonna get 1 activation.
Yeah, it's like if you hit cantrips, it would have felt bad, but
I had no Yeah, if I had a ton of cantrips in the yard, I would probably, Dreadhorde Arcanist probably would have been the best bet. But I somehow, with 11 cantrips, didn't have 1.
Yep. It's funny. 40. There's 1 more. His days, I guess I can just look it up to remember the exact text on days. Okay.
I was wondering if you had days in your deck. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, there's. All right.
I think days would be fine in modern too.
I don't think so.
It's only pay 1 and you have shock lands, so you're paying damage essentially to get it then.
No, that's fair. I feel like there are too many free counters in Modern or in Legacy. Like I think having 8 is good, but having 12 is bad.
Yeah. In Legacy, having all 12 might be an issue, but I mean, in Modern, you only have the 4.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
And people only play 3 usually, or 2. I'm keeping, by the way.
And how many cards you got?
So I kept at 7.
7. I'll keep. Chalice.
Alright, that's good.
Sweet. Pass to you.
Alright. play Mountain and say go.
Draw. Wasteland and pass to you.
Alright. I'll play a Scalding turn and crack.
Yep.
Fetch a blue. And I will pay 2 and play Null Rod.
Sure.
And pass to you.
Play an island and pass to you.
Alright.
Is your life total 14? That doesn't seem right.
No,
Feels
sorry.
like-
I forgot to reset it. So, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always forget because like in paper, you know, I always like hit the clear button on my pad.
Oh yeah. I'll do it.
Alright, I will. Flooded Strand. I'll crack it.
Yep.
Island. Pay 3. And I'll play the Royal Scions.
Sure.
And I will go up to 6, and I'll draw a card, discard a card.
Yep.
I'll discard preordain,
Cool.
and then I will pass.
Looted Delta.
Mhm.
I'll fetch a underground sea.
Mhm.
And then I'll go. I'll go Strix.
Strix is good.
Alright. Draw off the Strix. And pass to you.
Cool. I'll draw. Uptick. All scions.
Yep.
Draw a card, discard a card.
Sure.
And I'll discard. Discard a sculling turn. Pay 2. And play Dreadhorde Architects.
Sure.
Alright. And I'll pass.
Wrong. Cards in hand is how many?
5.
Cards in hand is 5, huh? And in the graveyard, you don't have any spells that are particularly meaningful. Right?
Preordain and 3 lands. But you
Preordain.
got Jealous on 1, so.
Alright. And 5 cards in hand, you said?
Yep.
Alright. To look up. Alright. I'll take 2, yes. And we'll play a Plague Engineer.
Plague Engineer is good.
Cool. We're going to name Wizard.
Gotcha.
Which seems correct. Go there.
Yep.
And Royal Scions. Oh, Royal Scions is an 8 ult, huh? Well, do I keep the Death Touchers? Yeah, I'll keep Death Touchers back. Pass to you.
Draw. I will start by play a Sculling turn.
Sure.
Go fetch.
Mm-hmm.
Get a Volcanic Island. And I'll tap it, pay for a red, and I'll hit Baleful Strix with Red Elemental Blast.
Okay, countered.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Oh, so stupid. Alright. Well, I'm going to uptick
Gonna draw a discard.
the Royal Scions. Yeah, draw discard. And I'll discard. Scalding turn.
Alright.
And then I'll pass you.
We'll waste your volcano.
That's what I figured.
Alright. Tap. Draw. Card cards in hand is how many now?
4.
4. Okay. Um. Four in hand. I will. I am going to. That's a little. This is interesting. I'm gonna go to combat.
Sure.
And let's
Round timer ended.
swing at we'll swing at the Royal Scion.
Alright. So.
Just be good to not be blasted. And then I'm gonna play Transmute Artifact.
Alright. And I will force pitching Delver.
Sure. Force between Delver. Okay. And how many cards we got now?
2.
2? Alright. And I will pass to you.
Alright. Turn 1. I will take up.
Yep.
You're 15. So it's 2. I'll draw a card.
Sure.
And I will discard. Discard days. I'll play Wasteland and I'll waste your Underground Sea.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
Draw. This is turn 2, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Pass to you.
Alright.
Sorry, I need to ping Royal Science.
Yeah. Okay.
I just did quick with our time.
Alright. Then you're good?
Mhm.
Alright. I'll draw. Then I will up Royal Scions. Draw. Discard a Flooded Strand. I'll play Wasteland and waste your tomb.
Yep.
And then pass.
Playland Island and pass.
Alright.
And I'm sorry. Swing into the
Yep.
not pass down. And then pass.
Alright.
And I think that's a draw.
Yep.
Don't think you can kill me.
No, shouldn't be able to do that much. Oh, it's so stupid. I had Force in my hand when I started the game, and I forgot to, and I forgot it, and
No. I think I was playing too conservative. Like I was afraid of days, and I probably should have run out Urza.
oh yeah, probably. I mean, what does it hurt if you're not gonna play it? Then there's no difference, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I was too conservative there because if I had Urza out, it could have. I think there was a turn it probably could have happened.
Yeah.
And then started beating, but Oh well. What was? I mean, obviously you misplayed one cent to the chalice, but like, what was the game that you missed?
I was so like the chalice should have never gone down because I had force in my hand to start, and then
Oh, really? Okay.
and then I should have I could have maybe just started just upticking instead of drawing card to try to draw into whatchamacallit again. Strattering spree. I probably should have just whatchamacallit. I should have I probably should have I probably I could have just started attacking with because I could have plus 2'd my Dreadhorde Organist and just kept attacking with it essentially. And you'd have either had to keep yours back and then I could eventually ulted Dreadhorde Organist or you kill it. Either way I get damage in or get either get damage in by getting Dreadhorde Organist or get damage in by doing the Royal Scions. So.
Yeah. I mean, I kept trying to get Royal Scions. Well, I could have blocked with a Death Toucher, which is like what I was kind of hoping you'd attack into it.
Yeah.
It was weird. Why did you give me the match? Was it a draw?
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh fuck. I can change that. Alright. I'll meet you back in the regular game room.
Okay, cool. See you there. Good games.
What are you doing?
Are you kidding me?
I am off all day tomorrow.
They're coming tomorrow.
I know, and I'm off
You
all
promised
day.
me you were gonna do
I'm
this.
off all
You
day.
promised me, and you were.
I said I was gonna do it today and
excited about
tomorrow.
it, and you said,
And I
"Oh yes,
did.
today I'm gonna organize all the cards. It's gonna be done."
I
They're literally coming tomorrow. You played that fucking game yesterday, and I didn't say anything because you said you were gonna fucking clean this room today, and it looks like a fucking disaster.
Hon, it won't by tomorrow, okay? Relax.
So you stress me out that much that you can't lift a fucking finger, you can't even open the
Oh my
fucking
God!
clothes I bought. Put anything the fuck away. Ask you to do one fucking thing.
Jesus Christ.
You're using them to cast any number of spells, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just lost. I feel like if I keep running hot, I can hit Mythic tonight.
Yeah.
But
All it takes is time.
I need to be careful. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Win some, you lose some, you know?
That's true. I can't believe I'm as high up as I am, to be honest.
That is really cool. I'm not surprised, personally. Not sucking up to the host. I'm just saying.
Well, you should. It'll get you far.
Really pay some dividends.
Is your historic deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you running again?
Neostorm?
Ah.
Yeah, okay, so here's another Aetherworks Marvel deck. Like, Diamond is weird. I never see Marvel in any of the other tiers.
I thought Marvel was dead.
This is it.
I thought so too.
Not up in Diamond, I guess. Up in the 1%ers.
It's alive and well.
Oh man. Oregon.
And video died. I want to see that beautiful face one more time.
Wait, you don't see my video?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, my computer is being a fucking ass. Sorry, dork today.
He hears it all. It's fine.
Okay, sorry.
Don't even worry. I can find the batteries. I think there's something. My little one found my handheld copy of the Oregon Trail. And so I got her this like little Christmas gag gift, and she's gonna like be very disappointed by the video games I grew up on when I was 6.
That's about the age I was when I was playing this game. I miss Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
I always like the hunting, you know, because you can shoot things.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
What's everybody's record? Who needs some coaching?
Who beat Bob?
Well, Bob marked it as a win for me, but it was actually a draw that I think he's fixing. You know,
Andy's on like, yeah.
I'm trying to
So,
figure out how to fix it. I can't seem to figure out.
I don't know if there's coaching involved there. It's really just when you have Chalice on 1 versus Delver and no gas, it will go very long.
Yep.
It was kind of bizarre.
I'm actually surprised it's taking us this long. I figured me and Mickey would be the last ones done. Just because, you know, I'm not good at Magic. But, because Legacy games typically go pretty fast, right? Maybe it's this fast for paper.
Well, also our game 1 too. Like, he flooded and I didn't draw any lands. Pretty much, it was the weirdest game.
Go really fast or really slow with not that much in between. I enjoy it.
With the Yoria deck, you get to play more lands
Mm.
in your deck.
Well, they're cheap letters.
I have so many fetches in my freaking deck that I end up shuffling half the game.
Round timer ended.
I have 4 Wooded Foothills and 4 Heaths, I think. Yeah. Oh, this is cool though. Go wide, go big, or just don't go at all. That's the name of the game.
Yes.
I do like
story, like thing that tutors for spells.
Travel.
Does Historic have a tutor for spells? I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
maybe in those 1%er decks.
It's got the Emergent Ultimatum, right? That's the Sultai one that lets you grab 3, I think. Cast 2 of them.
Do you grab them or just draw them off the top?
No, you search your library for them, and then your opponent chooses one. Help to cast the other 2.
Let's see, Historic Ultimatum.
That's kind of expensive though. It's 7 mana. Sultai, so you're not gonna.
read monocolor cards with different names and exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards to shuffle that card into your library. You may cast another
Monocolor, so you
card
couldn't
without
get
paying.
Field Farm or Banished.
I really like Spell Cycle though. I think there's obviously some enhancements they could do. I love clicking on cards and being able to read them. That's awesome. It'd be cool if you could put counters on your cards though.
Round
If it
timer
would
ended.
with the card as you move it on the table or for, you know, that kind of stuff. That'd be neat. I was talking to Mickey about like if you designate, here's my graveyard, and you put a card into it, it kind of blocks it. So if you have a digital stack of all the cards in your graveyard that your opponent could look through, or that'd be kind of cool. Oh, that hard to do.
Well, now that's Wizards own Spell Table now, so they'll probably
Nice.
run it into the ground.
Right, that's what I was just gonna say. I thought I read something about them buying them.
Yeah.
So rip.
I'm
Maybe that's
with
a
the
great
kids.
story.
Are we still? Is Joe and that still playing?
Yeah, there's still.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Did you see the write-up I did digging into the guts of Spell Table? It's pretty funny.
No.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah,
You wrote it?
Yeah, I wrote that. So I posted a question of like, I have a lot of spare time for the next 2 weeks and felt like hacking. So I went through the exercise of like, what would it take to write a Chrome plugin to make Spell Table better? It's I think it's some of that stuff seems doable. Like you can just layer in like little JavaScript calls to like let you trap cards or drag stuff over. But I found like some of the stuff that's wonky about it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would think, and I'm not a coder at all, but
Yeah.
like tracking the movement of the card and make sure you're always on top of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really weird. What they did was like there's this open source Chrome plugin called like Card Spotter. That's like a plugin that was designed for like casting, and they just kind of like ripped it and they jammed it into Spell Table, and so it looks like you can like automatically detect polygons, but they didn't do it. So yeah.
Yeah, where's this article at?
It's in one of like the questions thread, like from like 4 or 5 days ago, and I just threw in a Google Doc.
Okay, you're Kyle Mirror Breaker. Got it.
Yeah.
I'll find it because I'll read that.
Yeah, so it's like some of the stuff like making Spell Table better seems like hardish unless you are them. But like some of the stuff you can do with plugins to make it better. So I'm gonna try.
They use open source stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like you can like they have a lot of like obfuscated JavaScript. So like with Chrome plugins, you can hijack and like add buttons, but some of it's hard, some of it's easy. It's kind of a mix.
So do you have to install it in your Chrome app on your computer?
Yeah, you would have to. I'm assuming.
Chrome extensions, yeah, and like any Chrome extensions, you have to install them in your own browser.
Well, if you do anything cool like that, just
Yeah.
if you did it on TDD time, it's officially owned by the Dive Down, so you're gonna have to license it out.
That's true. It's classic patent law.
Exactly. It's basically, I have absolutely nothing to do for the next 3 weeks until my place closes. So whichever happens first, we'll see.
Well, not right on if it's closing. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. Well, it's like I could be moving very quickly. It could happen in 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know.
Oh, your house closed.
My house. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Like, I
business.
put an offer, and it's supposed to close. Like, it could be like early next week, or it could be a little earlier into January. So I'm just not sure yet. So,
Where are you buying it?
what's that?
Where are you buying it?
Oh, Redwood City, like Bay Area. So about like a mile and a half from where I live now. Yeah, moving up the street is much easier than far away.
I moved my entire life from Chicago to Kansas. So basically, a semi came. So get this. So whenever we moved, I hired a company just to pack us, wrap us, and ship us, and then unpack us. And they did it. But man, they packed up my entire house. It's Chicago, not a huge house. In like less than 6 hours. And I was on the road. Like I wasn't. We stayed in Chicago for another month or so. But still, like, it was crazy how fast these people were. And they did a good job. Like, nothing broke. Like, literally nothing broke or nothing was lost. Like, it's crazy.
And
yeah, they just came and just...
So how much of your clothes and underwear and video games, like everything?
That's basically, yeah, that's everything of mine. Just clothes and video games. But yeah, no, they took everything about my car and enough clothes and laptop, nerdy stuff to kind of keep me entertained for a month. They took everything else, including everything in the garage, like...
You did not fill a single box by yourself.
Nope, not a single one. Isn't that crazy? Worth it, worth every penny. And then they even unloaded. I had my mom like meet them here, and I kind of gave her the layout, like tell them to put stuff here and there and there. So they unloaded all the boxes into the right rooms. And it's crazy.
Professional movers are the best, but I did that like when I first came to California, and it was amazing. And I swore I'd never move my own stuff again, but now in a pandemic up the street, I'm breaking.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
but it's gonna take me like a month to do it, but whatever.
Pretty windy here in Denver.
Yeah.
We got some wind too. I'm just across the way in Kansas. It's pretty freaking windy today too. All my snowmen out in the front are just falling over drunk. Not, they're decorations. They're not actual snow. I might join them in a few. So we went out and got food for the next 4 days, like nice Christmas holiday food. I spent $350 at the liquor store. Hopefully that'll last us to Christmas. We'll see. I mean, it was pretty good stuff, but also stuff to share with my fam. So we are hunkered down, not leaving now. It's so cozy. So looking forward to it. I'm actually taking off work on Thursday and Friday. And tomorrow's just kind of like, I'll be online, but I'll probably be playing Magic all morning.
I told my boss the same thing. Like, well, I didn't say I was playing Magic, but I was like, listen, there's nothing to do. I will be on call, but if there's nothing for me to do, I'm just going to talk a bunch of time with PTO.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think the only other day I'll take off though is New Year's Day. Being hourly is weird. Like, take a day off, it kind of sucks. Like, shit. But work from home life again. I just sit here, cheese on the Slack, and do some work.
Andy, what are you doing hourly?
I'm a core infrastructure architect at a hospital here in Kansas City. I do all the design and future proofing of like all of the data center, storage, compute, cloud, sub-cloud. But it's a pretty good gig. I'm contract to hire, which is how they hire there. Like everybody gets hired this way, so you have 6 months, and in that 6 months you're hourly and you get shit PTO. Yeah. Then they end up hiring you. So it's a really fun gig.
Did you get tired of trading?
Yeah, I got tired of trading, and I kind of just wanted to get back into tech. I took, those couple years off, and I'm like, man, I just need to do something with my life again instead of just sitting here and day trading, which was doing okay. It was super fun. I built a small community with a buddy that I still kind of help manage of just memers and day traders, and it's super fun. But this kind of came across, and I was like, oh shit, this is my jam. And it's like helping kids out. This is awesome. Like everything's great about it. And it's a big company because I'm used to like small startup-y like companies. So this is like an 8,000 person corporate environment that I've never worked in. And I was kind of, I had my reservations about it, or, I was worried about it, but it's kind of nice because like not everything is on fire all the time. Everything moves so slow and like everything's really thought out, and there's like not a lot of budget concerns. It's just, I love it. It's great.
That sounds cool.
And I can work from home. And it sounds like we might not even go back.
Does the hospital use AWS or Azure or?
Azure, yeah.
Azure?
Yeah, it's a Windows shop, which granted, I know that doesn't mean shit, but so they naturally gravitated toward Azure. And they have 3 on data centers here in Chicago. We actually turned up a 4th for DR, so I'm actually heavily involved in that planning and architecture of that.
For like remote surgery?
What's that?
You said for VR?
DR, disaster recovery. So you have an extra data center far away, so in case your primary data center gets hit by a meteor, you can flip the switch and be still online. It's basically all it is. It's a big checkbox for compliance and other things.
Yeah, done that before. That's always fun.
There like a huge like compliance checkboxy things with like healthcare PII.
Yep. Hell, dude, even when I got hired, so I had to go get 8 vaccinations, right? Even though I'm working from home, they stuck me up like a pincushion. Then I had to sit through 2 days of HIPAA training. Holy shit! Like it was mind-numbingly boring. But yeah, and then there's all the regulatory and compliance stuff around how we handle PII. We have to like not really, but basically encrypt it like 3 times and make sure that there's physical restrictions to it, but also, technical restrictions. And, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, their footprint's not too big. I mean, I come from a world that had 10,000 plus physical servers in it, and this has like 800 virtual machines, so it's cute. It's small enough to where I can do fun stuff and not have to worry about large scale. You know what I mean?
It's such a contrast. I come from startups in Boston where my buddy's startup, they had this dilemma with their one server. This is how far we've come. Where it's in like old brownstone in Boston. They're like, do we close the window and the server room gets hot, or do we open it and the birds come in and land on the server? Constant trade-off.
That is great.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time, 6 months commuting to Boston. That was fun. I did some automation work, Ansible automation, basically, for a SaaS business up there called Crunch Time. Small, restaurant SaaS back-end software. But then Corona hit, and there went the restaurant industry. So, but I love it. I would fly there from KC every morning. I think my flight took at 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I fly back Thursday nights. So I'd spend most of the week there. And I never really spent a ton of time in Boston, but it was super fun, very chill. And people say mass holes and all this stuff. I didn't run into many.
It comes out in sporting events and on the road, like encountering it one-on-one, not so much.
So the office was right next to the garden. So every Thursday night there's a fucking hockey game. I'm trying to get out of the city to get to the airport, and it's just swarmed.
Yeah, I mean, I think you gotta go to one of like the Bruins games versus, especially versus like Quebec. Then you'll realize it's come out.
Right on. Yeah. That's what it's called, right? TDA Garden or something like that?
It's a TD Bank North Garden.
Okay.
Ron's posting these spoilies in the spoiler thread. Have you guys seen these that Ron's posting?
Yeah.
Some of these seem like fakey AF. And like there's just like some of them that are like, maybe this is real?
Oh, cards? Not me.
Yeah.
This real? No, and Vorticlex would be convincing if it didn't say no snow.
Well, yeah, they have the snow one. The snow one's fakey for sure.
Yeah.
But like the ones that are also fake is like the Vorticlex seems really fake. Like it just seems a little glossy. I mean, it could just be the lighting. But they also, like they said no snow, and then, like, I don't imagine that the Phyrexians have planeswalking technology.
Yeah. That's a neat design. Yeah.
New pairing received.
Nice. Kyle Anderson. Kyle. Yeah, we just got pairings.
Yeah.
Kyle, do you have a room already, or should I make one?
I don't have one ready. Okay, it's fine.
I'll make one real quick.
Cool.
I'll send you a link, Bob.
I just sent you one. Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
All right, whose photo is that?
I mean, that's one of my handles. Oh, yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Josh. I'll
Hey,
send
Josh.
you the link here in a second.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Let's see. Photos D.
That's me. Yeah, then we just talked through spell tablets, right?
Yeah, I can do walk you through. All right, let me. Oops. I got it. Message. That come through?
Yep. Got it. I'll see you there.
You there?
Hey, Bob.
Disconnect.
Hey, my spell table's on mute. It's not anymore though.
Oh, sorry. I just joined the call. Sorry, and then I guess you left.
Alright. It's like, oh, oops. Alright. How's it going?
Good. Good. How about yourself?
Are you complaining? I love Christmas. I mean, I kind of like Thanksgiving overall as a holiday better, but I just enjoy Christmas more. Because it lasts for like 2 weeks, kind of, you know? Alright, should we roll for this?
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah.
Even or odd?
Even. Sounds good.
6?
Very good. Is that your companion?
Yeah, I'm using one of these companions. This is Yorian.
Nice.
He's gonna come in and swoop in and help me, hopefully. Get the back up against the wall. Need a little gas. Alright, so I take it you're gonna play?
Yep.
7. Alright. Do you like your hand enough to keep it?
Yeah, I'll keep this. Yeah, I'll keep it.
I'm keeping it too.
Alright, so I'll start us off with a flooded strand. And go.
I'm gonna go with Cavern of Souls.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna name Merfolk with it. And then
Ah.
I'm gonna cast an Aether Vial.
I will force a negation, pitching, force of will that.
Okay. Past you. Oops. There's my graveyard.
In a turn, I'm gonna crack. Alright. Then I'll move to my turn. I will play a land. And I will fetch 18. Another volcanic island. Tap and play Dreadhorde Arcanist. Is that good?
Yeah, that'll work for me. You done?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna play Oboro, Palace in the Clouds.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna cast Silver Gill Adept with Oboro in the Cavern. And I'm gonna, as an additional cost, I need to reveal a Merfolk card, so I'm gonna reveal Lord of Atlantis.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay, and then when he comes into play, I get to draw a card.
Yep.
And then I will pass the turn to you.
Alright. On tap. Draw. I will start by attacking with Dreadhorde, or actually, sorry, it's a 2-1. Okay. 2-1, okay, yeah, so, sorry. I'll attack with the Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Alright, I take it, I go to 19.
And then I'll pass you.
Okay, untap, keep, draw. Okay, I'm going to play my land for the turn, which is Glasspool Shore, I think.
That's the other side of Mimic, right?
Yep, yep. And how many cards do you have in hand?
4.
4. Guess I'm gonna pass the turn to you. Oh, actually, I'll attack. Since you're tapped out. So, I'm attacking with Silver Gill Adept. You can fire blast it if you want.
I'll
Three.
take the 2. It's 2, right? So.
Yep. 2, 2, 2. It's an instant. Okay, and that's all I got.
Alright. Untap. Draw.
Oh, I'm using some proxies in here.
Okay.
FYI.
Yeah, that's all good. All good.
I have a sideboard too. Technically, I'm supposed to tell you that at the beginning.
Alright. I will move to combat. Swing for 1.
Okay, I go to B2.
And then I will pay 1. And I'll play a Delver.
Snap. Alright.
Is that good?
Yeah, nothing I can do about that.
Alright. And then I'll...
What's this guy, a human wizard?
It's a human wizard on the side, yeah. And then I'll pass to you.
Okay, how many do you have in your hand?
I have 4.
I'm gonna play my land for the turn, which is mutable.
Sure.
Then I'm going to attack with Silvergill Adept.
Sure. Any effects? Or
No.
take 2.
Then I'm going to cast Paradigm Shift.
Alright, we won't pick it up. Oh, they're good. I will. I will force that. Pitching Sprite Dragon. Force of Will.
Okay. And how many cards does that leave you with?
2.
2. Okay. I'm going to cast Daze on that.
And I will also then cast Daze.
Okay, so my Paradigm Shift is countered. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
And you took a damage from the force.
Yep. Down to 14. Alright. I'll play my land. I'll move to combat. I'll swing.
Okay, I gotta take, what's that?
2.
2. Go to 16.
Mm-hmm.
Done?
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. How many cards do you have?
2.
I'm gonna cast Lord of Atlantis.
Laura Lannis is good.
Okay. I'm gonna send Silvergill Adept over on you.
Sure. And for blocks, I'm going to Petty Theft, the Lord of Atlantis.
How rude. Damn, okay. So he goes back to my hand.
This is on an adventure.
Nice. Spicy. So you take 2, I guess, then?
Yep.
15 to 12. And then I'm going to play an untapped Seagate Restoration.
Okay.
Or Seagate Reborn, actually. It's a proxy.
Yep. So it's take 3, right?
Yeah, I take 3. It puts me to 13. And then I'm going to pass the turn to you.
All right. Delver trigger. Reveal. I will play my land for turn, then move to combat, swing in for 2.
For 2, okay. Got it. Well, I guess I can. Alright, I gotta take it. I take 2, I go to 11.
Cool. And then I'll pass to you.
Okay, into your turn, I'm gonna cast Hull Breacher.
Hull Breacher is good.
Cool. Untap. Are you saying like it's okay that he's out, or that he's like your private half?
Both.
Alright, sweet. Thanks. I'm gonna play my land for the turn, which is a flooded strand.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna cast a Lord of Atlantis.
Yep.
Okay. How many cards do you have now?
I have one.
And then I'm gonna cast a Master of the Pearl Trident. He's identical to Lord of Atlantis.
I was gonna say I thought that was just the little orb, yeah, but
Yeah. And then I'm gonna ping myself with the flooded strand to grab an island.
sure.
We go to 10, and then let's see. Let's do this. So this is a 4, 6, 5, so that's a 9. Okay, so I'm gonna make Mutavault into a creature.
Alright.
And then I'm going to swing at you with these 3.
Alright. That's what? How much damage?
That's
2.
I think it's 13. Let's see. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 4 is 13.
None of them have flying, right?
No,
Okay.
they do have Island Walk, though.
What?
They do have Island Walk.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right. That's good. Game 2.
Whew, good one.
Yeah.
I was too bad about the paradigm shift. I was really hoping to get to cast that.
I was like, does he have Thassa's Oracle in hand then, I assume?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah. Figured.
And I figured I could even afford to wait a turn because I had the Aether Vial in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for organizing the legacy. It's fun.
Yeah, no, that's great. I probably towards the end, like mid or end of January, try and do it again. And two,
It's just
maybe
fun.
see if we can do like, I mean, if we do weekdays maybe or something too, like that way, you know, people that
Yeah.
want to play Legacy can do it without interfering with Modern or anything.
Right. I'd be down for that. It'd be fun to do it, like, possibly spread over the course of, like, 3 days. Or like a kind of a league, I guess.
Yeah, we could do that too. I'd be down for that. I could set that up.
I'd still be down for some kind of commander league.
Yeah, I know. Same here. The boxing league, which sounds great, it just doesn't seem like enough people are interested. I'm definitely interested in the boxing league because I think it'd just be fun. Like it's deck building. It's like constructed then because of instead of like limited.
Yeah, and commander's like it's a format.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not vintage or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is actually.
Yeah. I'll be on the play.
It's pretty much any card you want. I kind of like it. All right, you keeping it?
Yeah, I might keep this.
I'm putting mine back.
Gotcha.
It's a stinker. All right, I'm putting that one back, and go ahead.
Alright, so I'll start off with Splitted Strand, and say go.
Play the Wasteland past you.
Alright, go to draw. I will play a Wasteland and waste your Wasteland.
What a waste. Right.
And then pass.
I'll play an island, and then pass you.
Alright. Draw. I'll play an island and pass.
I will play an island, and then I will play Silvergill Adept, and I will reveal Lord of Atlantis.
And how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 5. One of them is Lord of Atlantis.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, now I have 6. And I'll pass you.
Alright. Go and draw. play Wasteland and I'll crack Flooded Strand. Got a Volcanic. Oops. I never reset my life total. So it'll be at 19, sorry.
Be cool if they did like companion, but you started a different life total.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Like it like really hampers you or something, even if it's in the zone. And so
Yeah,
you start with more.
Maybe it helps just a tiny little bit.
And you start with like 15 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. And I will tap 3. And I'll play True Name Nemesis.
Nice, a merfolk. He gets Island Walk from my Lord of Atlantis. Alright.
Is it good?
I guess you're gonna name me?
Yep, and you name you, yep.
Is it when he enters the battlefield you name?
Sorry?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna counter him and you're gonna name me. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Three.
Yeah, it says, as you enter
Three.
the battlefield, yeah. And I'll pass, yep. And yeah, it's a 3-1.
Draw. How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay. I'm gonna play my land for the turn, which is Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast Aether Vial.
In response, I will Pitch Force.
Ooh, okay. Alright. So that is, you take 1, I guess?
Yep.
And how many do you have in your hand?
I have 3.
3.
Gosh, forgot to start the round timer.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Chill.
Round timer started.
Sorry, I forgot to start the round timer. Or what's?
Sorry. I cast Chill.
Cool. Red spells cost 2 more play, and you're tapped out. Alright, so I will cast Daze, returning Volcanic Island to my hand. So kind of target spell, counter Daze. Or Chill, I mean. Chill.
Alright. Sounds deal. That's all I got. Your turn.
Alright. Alright. I will replay my Volcanic Island. I will waste your Wasteland.
Man. Just can't keep those things around.
They'll move to combat.
Actually, oh, my Wasteland's down.
I mean, you could. Yeah, it was
Yes.
tap, so yeah.
Can't do jack.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. Go to 17.
Yep.
You done?
Then I'm going to pay 1 and ponder.
Okay. You got nothing?
Alright, so take a look at top 3. will shuffle. I picked up 2 of the other ponders with that ponder, and I'm like, alright, I'll probably shuffle this. I'll draw. And then I will pass to you.
How many do you have in your hand?
3.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna pay 3 life for Seagate Reborn.
Got it.
Go to 14. And then I'm gonna cast Paradigm Shift.
In response, I will brainstorm.
Yep.
Alright. Right. And we'll put it back like that. And then I will force pitch Delver.
Okay.
And go down a life.
Okay, and then I'll send Silvergill over on you.
Alright, so that's 2.
Yep. Then pass the turn to you.
Alright.
Just can't get those paradigm shifts to stick. Or the wastelands.
I'll go attack for 3.
Take it and go to 11. Done?
And then I'll yeah, I'm done.
How many do you have in your hand?
2.
I'm gonna play Milan for the turn, which is an island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Lord of Atlantis.
I will pyroblast it.
Okay. So it's counter.
Yeah, counter, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll play a second Lord of Atlantis.
Gotcha. That was good.
You good?
Yep.
Okay, I'll send Adept over for 3.
Alright.
And then I'll pass the turn to you.
Alright. Tap. Draw.
How many do you have now?
I have 2 now. Alright, so I'll start by attacking.
Alright, I take it. I think I go to -4 now, so I go to 7.
Oh yeah, because it buffs mine.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I will pay a red and a blue and cast Engineered Explosives on 2.
Okay.
Is it good?
Yes.
Alright.
Yep. You done?
Yep.
Got an awful lot of 2 casting cost creatures out here, fortunately.
That's what I remember, at least. That's why I grabbed it. Because I thought Merfolk was like all 2 CMC pretty much.
Yeah, you get to play Chalice because of it. Okay, I'll send my 2 Merfolk over on you.
Alright, so that's 6 total?
Yep.
Right. All right.
What's that?
Is that good? Yep.
Yeah, you took 6. So you go to 6?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Paradigm Shift.
That's good.
Okay, so library's exiled. This is my new library. Shuffle this up. And then I got to pass the turn to you.
All right. Tap. Draw. I'll start by attacking for 4.
All right, I gotta take it. That puts me to 3.
Yep. Then I'll tap a red and I'll bolt you.
Boom. Nice, you win. Now, do I shuffle Paradigm Shift in?
Let me see how it reads.
I think I must, right?
Well, it's on the stack and so it's on the stack when it happens, so it should be the only card in your graveyard, I believe.
Okay. I don't want to do any additional sideboarding, so I'm ready to roll here. I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
I'm taking a mulligan.
I'll keep mine. My 7.
Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm keeping it, and I'm gonna put back. Shit, it's kind of hard. All right, I'm putting back this one, and then I get to play, I think, right?
But yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to play Flooded Strand, crack it, grab an island, play an Aether Vial. Go to 19.
All right. In response, I will Force of Will, pitch, Brainstorm.
Okay. You go to 19, too. That's all I got.
I will put down a Flooded Strand and crack. island. And cast Preordain.
Preordain. Get
Good.
which cards you gonna draw? Yeah.
I'll scry 2. So I'll put them back like this. And draw.
Did you put them both back on top?
Yeah, I put both back on top. And I'll pass.
Tap, keep, draw. I'm gonna play Mutavault,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna cast Chalice of the Void on 1.
Right. I will daze it. Returning
Okay.
island to my hand.
Your turn.
Alright.
How many cards do you have now?
I have 6 because I return the island to my hand. I will play a wasteland and waste your Mutavault.
Alright.
And your go.
I'm gonna play an island and play Chalice of the Void on 1.
Alright. That time we're good.
Sweet. Pass 2.
Alright. I will play my island and pass.
I'm gonna play a wasteland,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna grab Yorian, and then I'm gonna pass you.
Alright. I'm gonna play a Scalding Tarn. And going to crack it. Get a mountain. And tap 2. Play Dreadhorde Arcanist. Is that good?
So when you cast the spell from your graveyard with Arcanist, that's also countered by Chalice, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you have in your graveyard now?
I have
Brainstorm. Sorry.
Preordain, that's 1 CMC. It days and Force of Will and lands.
Okay, so
Brainstorm
Force-
is in exile.
Okay. All right. I guess that guy's good.
Yep, and that's all you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna All right, I'm gonna play Cavern of Souls,
Yep.
and I'm gonna name Birds or Bird,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to pass you.
play my Wasteland. And I'll move to combat. Swing with Dreadlord Arcanist.
Okay. Are you gonna cast anything?
No.
Okay. I take it. I go to 18. Are you done?
Yep.
And what was the land you played?
Wasteland.
I see.
It's the new art.
Sweet. Alright, so untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play an island.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna cast Yorian.
Yorian is good.
Alright, pass 2.
I'm going to Wasteland your cavern.
Okay.
Alright. And tap. Draw.
You know what I didn't realize? Mystic Sanctuary is banned in Legacy.
Oh, they did ban it? Oh. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. How many cards do you have?
I have 5.
I'm gonna play my land for the turn, which is Mutavault.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I'm gonna attack you with Yorian.
Yeah, and that's 4, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Alright. I will pay 2. And I'll cast the Sprite Dragon.
Oh, nice. So that guy's a 1/1 flying haste, gets counters
Yep.
when you cast a spell.
Yep.
On a creature spell.
Alright. So I will move to combat.
Hang on just a sec. I just
Okay.
want
Oh, sorry.
to spray. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, and how many do you have in your hand?
I have 5.
I guess I'm just gonna hard cast Force of Will
Alright.
to counter that Sprite Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you can go to combat. Sorry for the delay.
There you go. Dreadlord Arcanist.
Take 1, go to 17.
Yep.
No?
Yep. You're good.
I'm gonna turn Mutavault into a creature.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing with him and Yorian.
Mm-hmm. So that's
Okay.
6.
6.
Alright. Down now.
And I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Alright. Draw. Alright, I'll pass to you.
How many do you have in hand?
I have 6.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Master of the Pearl Trident.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna make Mutavault into a creature. And then I'm gonna send Yorian and Mutavault and Mutavault.
Alright, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Yeah, 3 plus 4, 7, yes.
Okay.
Let's do 2. Pass the turn to you.
Alright. Alright, that's game. A handful of 1 CMC spells.
Damn.
Literally, that's all I have. I didn't think you. I forgot.
Hydroblast. Hey, I had Hydroblast. You have what's the one?
Pyro. Yeah. No, I forgot that that you might have Chalice, so I was just so otherwise I didn't forward him my Chalice responses. So I was like, all right, I'm drawing to my, Brazen Bower here. Or Engineered Explosives would do it too.
Ooh. I took out, or I put in Hydroblast, Relic, what else? Lumazar was Jet.
Sorry, what?
Chill.
Oh, yeah, Jet.
Jet, Chill, Ether Gust, and I think that was it. And one other. Oh, you're right, Oscar.
I brought in the three Pyroblasts and one Red Elemental Blast and engineered Explosives. If I would have. And you said game 2 about Chalice. I should have re-sideboarded. I totally forgot that you mentioned that.
I didn't have it in that game, but I knew that I put it in my deck because I just made it today. Well, good game. Thanks, Bob.
Yep, good games.
That was fun.
For sure.
I'm gonna go back to the
Yep,
Discord.
thanks. I'll see you over there.
See ya.
Oh, looks like we're the ones here. Your spell table.
Dude. I kicked you out of the spell table. True name Nemesis. That was the other one I put in.
Oh, you put it into?
Yeah. Figure it's a little better in my deck.
Yeah. I mean, mine is
Still
just
pretty
good,
good.
so, you can't interact with it, essentially, so I can just try and counter any big thing you do and just keep hitting you for 3. And then, when you put down your lords, for 4, I guess.
It's true. So, have you been playing much Arena?
Yeah. I've actually been playing way more Arena. It's nice because I can play it on my laptop, even though now I got Parallels running, so I can play whatchamacallit, I can play MTGO on my MacBook, and actually with Parallels, there's still some lag, which sucks because I do notice it with my clock, but versus when I play on PC. But it's better than Wine or something else, or streaming it from my
Just
desk. What?
I've never been motivated enough to set up a PC to play MTGO, so I just never have.
I've tried the Wine thing and stuff forever, and then I finally actually built a PC for other games, and then as a side effect, I got to now I can play MTGO and that. But it's nice to be able to play Because I have a Mac, it's nice to be able to play like from bed or like just chilling, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait till I can take it in my hot tub.
There you go.
Kind of hard to take a laptop in there. Phone though.
A lot of steam.
What's that?
A lot of steam.
But right. What are you playing on Arena?
I've been playing blue white control and back control.
No. Interesting. Do
And
you play? Go ahead.
Oh, is it? And I have like a Rakdos deck that's similar to the Rakdos deck I have in Pioneer, where it's just like a Luris Rakdos, like low to the ground, just use Dreadhorde Arcanist there as well, and just Sigil Supplier. Thing is that deck is like mostly new cards, so it's mostly in Arena.
Right. Pretty good one. I like that one.
Yeah, it's just that in Historic, there's so many other powerful things. It's not as good as I think it is, and I don't think that it is as good in Arena as it is in Pioneer. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I wish they unbanned, because I'd really like to play my Agent of Treachery, like Jeskai Luca deck in Historic, but
I doubt they're gonna unban that one.
not for a while. I mean, it probably will eventually, but not until like they have way more sets in there.
Luca's not banned.
Luca is, but Agent of Treachery is. So I guess you could do it with like other things.
Yeah.
You like just big swingers then instead. Maybe I'll give that a go. I'll have to see how many wild cards.
I've lost it at least once on Arena.
Yeah. I'll have to see how many wild cards it is and stuff. I hate the Arena economy. It's
because you have Transmogrify. You have Transmogrify as well from M21 or something.
Exactly. Yeah. So
you got 8 of those decks.
So you have all the So I guess you have all pretty much all the same tools as you do in Pioneer, except for agents. You just would you trade agent for I don't know, some other big stuff.
Same Crater Hoof.
Yeah. Anything big that's.
But I would think maybe a Ruler Mode, like one of those big Eldrazi.
That's what I was thinking. I was actually wondering why more people don't play them in that deck.
Well, you get the destroy for permanents when you get them off of Luca, right?
Yeah.
You just get a 12/12 destroy.
Yeah, exactly. So you need one of the other Eldrazi's. I do have Void Sower or Oblivion Sower. The one that doesn't let you block with even casting costs or whatever in my sideboard.
Really?
Yeah, the one that doesn't let you cast spells of. The one that's. You can't cast spells of even color, and you can't block with creatures of even casting costs. You can't cast spells with even casting costs or something, or odd and even. I forget the exact wording, but in some decks that's helpful against,
Yeah, I've seen it with Craterhoof Behemoth as well. I wonder if there's a blue creature that's just nasty. Aside from Agent of Treachery.
Yeah, that's what I was. I did a search like just creatures with CMC greater than whatever, and I should do that in historic and see what there is. Because if there's,
You know what you could do? You could use that Gearhulk guy, and you could recast the
Transmorpha.
Transmogrify. So
Yeah.
you could, but that would probably, you still have to sacrifice a creature, which
Yeah, having the 2 creatures would be the interesting part. But you would get 2 bodies on the field then. If you could reliably get 2 creatures on the board, then that's not that big of a deal. With Omen of the Sun, that's not that hard. But like sometimes you're just using the wall token from Birth of Menelaus, so then you don't have 2 to sacrifice. So that's an interesting idea. Huh. Getting me thinking.
you could get Dream Trawler.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty brutal. That guy's.
The Dream Crawl is
You
always
could get Gigan Cyberclaw Terror. Or, sorry, Garuda. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Dream Trawler is always good, so that's definitely a good idea.
And does Luca make the thing come in with haste?
No. So that's why you really want
That's what I-
strong effects, Like
You want what effect?
you want strong enter the battlefield
Round
effects.
timer ended.
Right.
The same with you want strong enter the battlefield effects. It's the same that you want so that's why Agent of Treachery, you could either steal the thing that's if they got some crazy planeswalker out or something, or you just take all the lands so they can't do anything.
Right. You do have Yadaro, Wandering Monster, but he's only 8/8. He has haste and trample. And I guess there's an attack.
Yeah, something like that could be really good. I mean, because you just you just turn the tables really quick.
Yeah, that's why I think Greater Hope Behemoth is the thing for that.
Yeah, that's probably worth trying. I mean, the biggest thing I'll have to see how many wild cards is. That's what I hate about Arena. It actually it makes it so it's not easy to innovate because you have wild cards instead of proxying in paper, which people would do a lot of times first and then buy the cards, or if you buy the cards, they're still worth something, so you can sell or trade them. But in Arena, you can't do anything once you have them. So, which also sucks when the big thing gets banned, because if your deck revolves around the thing that gets banned, then it's just you have a bunch of dead wild cards that you use, which just forces you to pump. To me, I don't really care. I've pumped a bunch of money into it and just just built the decks I've wanted to build, but it is to me it's a little disappointing that how it works.
Yeah, I figure the more that I want to play it and build decks on it, the more I'm gonna want to spend money on it.
Yeah. I wish they would have this. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I feel like, eventually I'm gonna start to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
But I just hate not having the cards. So just a lot of times if I need to just go buy a bunch of gems or something to make a deck that I want to make, just do it. Because I figured
that's what I've been
any of
doing
those.
too. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to play in like draft as well when the set comes out.
Yeah.
That's fun. Then you get some cards.
Yeah. I've been meaning to draft more. I'm gonna try. I was gonna maybe try and draft a Ikoria, because I never really drafted Ikoria, so I'd like to maybe try and draft it tomorrow before it goes away.
It's fun. There's a lot of mutate.
Yeah. So I've had fun with the mutate mechanic and commander. So that's what I was gonna say is I've been having fun playing a little brawl too. So, and brawl makes it easy because it's only one card, and a lot of times you end up having enough of the one cards to be able to like have a deck. So I just wish it was historic, like brawl.
Yeah, me too.
Because
so much fun.
standard, it's just like, yeah, there's just not enough options, and it's not as fun, like, to make a deck that, like, works. So it's like a clunky
You'll look at
commander
play like
deck.
the shitty vanilla creatures.
Yeah, it's just like
Sometimes.
a clunky, worse commander, like, way worse commander then. Whereas at least it'd just be a slightly worse commander if it was historic, and you could get some powerful synergies and stuff.
Yeah, people would be more willing to buy into historic too because they would say like, "Oh, it's just one card." So
exactly.
a lot of people, opposed to having craft 4 of some stupid card you never heard of before. Somebody else's deck.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, it's like, it's all... I've been playing with...
I kind of look at the cardboard as like as an investment. So I'm happy to buy the cards.
Yeah.
Physical ones.
And if I wanted to sell all
Arena.
mine, I could, you know?
Elves 1.
Nice.
Nice.
2-0. Oh, you know what sucked? I was playing
there you
against.
go.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to know if I want to spoil. Never mind.
Uh,
But I got lucky. Second game. First game was height. I was starved. I had to like turn my dudes into mana dorks. Yeah, I don't know. It was messy the first game or second game, but made it work.
Hello.
Yo.
We got the first one's back. Oh, there's a couple people here. Mickey's here too.
Yeah. Good stuff. I really like playing Paper Magic. And
Yeah,
I
it's
like the platform. It's fun.
It's like I was saying, it's just far enough from looking at a screen that it's still acceptable for me.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Do you guys run configuration management at the hospital?
Yeah, we do. In fact, that's a lot of my work is automation. I primarily use Ansible. I've used Salt in the past. Which this is weird. I'm the architect, and I'm a Linux dude. Like I don't know Windows Server very well at all. My entire life has been Linux, and they're a Windows shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, all right, I can orchestrate these Windows boxes with Ansible and YAML. Like, I can do that. That's easy. So to me, they're just like objects. They're not. Linux to me is like operating system. You know, it's
Yeah, totally.
maybe I gotta. Yeah, it's my jam. But like these Windows dorks, like, I'll just tell them what to do.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we
all that
We
stuff.
use Ansible, and obviously we use SCCM,
Right.
which is
And do you use AD for authentication and stuff, or how do you?
Oh yeah, we're full Microsoft stack. We have like 12 AD servers distributed across all 4 data centers, and we have DNS clusters, MSDNS. We have this gigantic MSSQL cluster.
Okay.
We use Active Directory. We use, AD Federation into Azure, because we also have a bunch of stuff in Azure, which I don't manage. I just handle all the on-prem stuff.
Okay, you don't do so we use AWS, and we used to use CF Engine for many years, but about 5 years ago we switched to Chef.
Oh,
So, yeah, I write I built our build system, and I write a lot of the automation code for
And I'm back.
both AWS and. Hey Joe, what's up?
That was the round timer that we heard correctly, right?
Yeah.
Because we went to top and we called it a draw.
Joe's games were just taking forever.
They were.
I didn't. My deck is not slow. It just forces everyone to read the cards.
Well, look at you. I can't read.
Mine is slow, so
Yeah.
it can grind things to a halt.
Yeah. So I'm 101. Lol.
101. Oh,
101.
I am. That's 1 and
That's
1.
a LOL.
Yeah, you're right.
LOL.
002. Tech needs to be faster.
002. Great.
Oh well.
It's a really cool list.
Yeah, it's
It
fun.
is doing some of my least favorite things in Modern and Legacy, but that's my personal hang-ups on the card that you play. A few of them, actually.
Yep. Your list is doing some of my favorite things in Legacy, so there's that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone who plays against my list is upset about how this list plays.
Yeah, I think it's impossible to be.
Yeah. Josh, what do you think?
It's a pain in the ass. But I really liked seeing it go off. It was you went off differently both games, and it shows how you can pivot from the attacking to take people down to using abilities to use the non-attack step to do stuff. So that's pretty versatile as far as I can tell.
Yeah, it's really dumb. It's great. Legacy is the
Yeah,
format
there's a
where
lot
you're
of
allowed to
cool
do
parts
all
to
the dumb
learn.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool to learn those cards, and I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
The tutor. I had a slow go both games, so I got taken down.
All right, we all good? Cool.
Yep.
I still have a check-in button. Weird.
New pairing
Yeah,
received.
Oh God, here we go.
Check in. Oh, Andy.
Let's go.
All right, Bob.
Let's do this. Do
you
you have a
guys
spell
at the
table
table?
room or?
I don't know how to do it. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'll
What's
do
that?
it.
Bob, I'll make one and shoot you a link.
I just sent you one.
Oh, you just did. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me back up. Oh, there it is. Yep. All right, see you over there.
Yep, see you.
Better shuffle real good.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I called you on Discord. That's why.
No worries. I just saw it come in. I guess I have all my sounds turned off on Discord. Do you want to do audio through here or on Discord?
If you don't mind, Discord would be probably better.
Okay, sure. Let me go over here. Hey. Is that working?
Yeah, it's usually clearer because sometimes the spell table one like goes and you miss a word and then you're like, that happened to me. Like I missed the fact that there's like one mana floating like one time with one of my matches because I just like couldn't because it wasn't as clear. I feel like Discord's usually a little bit clearer.
Let me make sure I got my video preset loaded. Here we go. How's it going for you tonight?
Good. I mean, not playing my best games, but drew the first one, but I forgot. I mistakenly put it in as a loss, but I was like, oh, whatever. I don't really care. I'll let him have the win.
We had a 1-2 for Joe and I, and did you play Joe last round?
Yeah, just Joe's playing. No, actually, I played Mickey last round.
Oh, Mickey. Okay, cool.
Because yeah, he's on. Oh, now that you're not gonna play him, he's on Merfolk.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I lost to Elves last round. Couldn't quite get off the ground fast enough against them.
Gotcha. And Elves is tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, we go here. So where are you located?
I'm in Jersey and
Cool.
and Weehawken.
Oh, cool. I'm on the East Coast too. I'm down in Florida.
Oh, nice. What part?
Gainesville?
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Do you want to do even odd?
Yeah, sure. Let me select your video. Oh, you got the TDD playing that? Nice.
I figured I totally forgot about it, and then I like remembered this time. I was like, you know what?
Really good. Wow. Yeah. I don't think I've seen it actually, other than like on the pictures online. It's cool.
So I was like, you know what? I'll use it if we're gonna play. If we're playing in it.
Thanks for putting this in tonight.
What?
Thanks for organizing this.
Oh
tonight.
yeah, no problem. I'll go even.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have dice handy?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna roll. I thought you moved. Nope, I have dice.
Okay, sure. I got some weird ones here too, but no, go ahead.
All right. All right. So then you want to call it?
No, you go ahead. You can roll and call. That's fine. Yeah, no, all good.
All right.
Go for it.
I'll call even.
Okay. Even it is. Yeah, I got 7 I can keep, I think. It's a little awkward, but try it.
That's not gonna work for me. No land.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. I mean, unless you're on Manaless Dredge.
Exactly. Which at that point, you're, you know, if you saw land,
you'd be like, what is Everybody's asleep in my house finally.
Oh, nice. Nice, quiet.
I've at least one kid come in during each round so far, so maybe. I guess it is 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Alright, I'll keep this. And I'll toss back that. Cool. You good to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I'll start us off with a flooded strand,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Alright. Gemstone mine. Some counters on there. Okay, I will pay 1 counter, add a blue. Careful study.
In response, I will fetch. You got a volcanic island.
Days.
Yes, then we're gonna days. Days, return to my hand.
Yep. Sounds good. Go ahead.
Cool. Alright. I will again lead with Volcanic Island and go.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. Here. Pay 1, add a black Cabal Therapy. Targeting use.
In response,
Brainstorm.
yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna brainstorm in response.
I play a lot of my friends in my local play group here play Delver, so put back your good cards.
Alright, I'll put back those two.
Mm-hmm.
And Cabal Therapy is good.
Okay, I will name. If you had a force, you would have played it. I'm gonna name Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Alright, so I have 2 bolts, 2 fetches, and Wasteland.
Okay, 2 bolts, 2 fetches, and wait. Got it. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Play the Wasteland and waste the Gemstone line.
Okay.
And then pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Go ahead. I'll pass with 7 in hand.
Alright. I will tap and I'll bolt you.
Okay.
Tap. Draw. I'll play a Floated Strand and pass.
So I'll do my light toggle up here too. All right. Tap. Draw.
time to search for the other rainbow lands. So, there you go.
So did brass. Super awkward.
No enablers.
What's that?
Said no enablers. I play Dredge too, so.
I got an enabler, but let's see. I just don't know what the right way to do this is. So, bolt. So weird. Do I just wait another turn? Man, this is weird. Yeah, I mean, let's see. No, I'm gonna do it now because that gives you another draw step, I guess. I'm gonna pay a life in a blue.
Careful, sir. Oh,
Breakthrough for X equals 0.
Alright, I will force pitching force.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, at a turn, fetch. Go to Volcanic Island.
18. Oh, wait. Yeah, I paid life 16 on this. So what formats do you tend to play?
So modern the most, legacy, and then pioneer.
Cool.
And I just started getting really into. I just started getting into commander. Right, so I'll go to my turn, my draw step.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll play a land. I'll pay on blue. I'll put out Delver
Sure.
and pass.
All right. Thanks out. Draw. All right. We'll play a Cephalid Coliseum.
Yep.
Flips next turn. I get a 13. Yeah, go ahead. It's like, do I pay 2 mana and pay 2 life to then take 3 next turn? Or not take 3 next turn? No, that seems stupid.
I will fetch. That turn. 17.
Mm-hmm. I've got 6.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean Delver's a tough matchup if you don't have like the really good turn 1. Just go for it, and they don't happen to have interaction. Or,
Yeah, I mean, you just got to keep playing into it. It's what I found. It's like eventually you have to do what you did and pitch a force to a force, and
yeah.
it's tough, but
All right, so Delver trigger.
yep.
Show days.
Okay.
Alright. Then move to combat.
Sure.
And for 3.
15.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. Um, so I think I'm going to activate. Oh no, I can't. I don't have 7 lands yet. Huh. All right. So let me draw for turn. Okay.
Yeah, you need to.
Not quite there.
That's the thing with that land. It's like in my head, because I play the deck a lot. That's kind of my main deck, but I don't play
Right.
Delver more. But
LED dredge specifically?
yeah,
or-
LED dredge.
Cool.
So I'm always like, oh, I could use it. And I'm like, wait, I can't because I need to get more cards in the graveyard. It's so
Exactly.
great otherwise.
Yeah, days. All right, so I'm gonna pay 1 red
Mhm.
in life. And cast a firestorm. Discarding 5. So it'll do 5 damage to 5 targets.
Have the land up. So yeah, sure.
All right, so I'll target you and I'll target your Delver.
Yep.
You got a 12.
Firestorm build.
Yeah, 2. I got 2 in the main deck. Specifically because I play Delvers. How many lands do you play in yours? You play 13 or you play 12?
I usually play 13.
13. Okay, yeah, I'm on 12. I'm wondering if I should change that.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna mulligan a lot.
Yeah, it seems like I just don't know yet. I gotta find the card to take out. I went up to 4 Icaras and maybe that was a mistake. Go ahead. I guess I'm susceptible to wasteland here, but. Oh, and that, so how does the trigger work here? So does my bridge get exiled because your creature dies? It does, right? Because
it was
in the
there,
graveyard
yeah.
as part of the cost.
Yeah, because it was in the graveyard at the time of it dying. Yeah. Right.
Got
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see it in there. I'll play my land for turn. I'll play Scolding Tarn,
Okay.
and then I'll pass.
So untap. So upkeep. I guess I'll eat 1 Icarid with the other.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. I'll dredge 6.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There goes the other firestorm.
Yeah.
Icarid, that's it, huh?
Yeah. Which misses.
Not the greatest dredge in the world. So I mean, I guess, do I sack my Colosseum now? Yeah. So I guess I'll pay a life and a blue and sack the Colosseum.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dredge 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bridges. Grave Trolls, I'll dredge 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes there. Over.
So,
Alright, now I'll dredge 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, no Narcomoebas? Finally. Narcomoeba.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Got a bunch of Faithless Lootings. I don't think. Oh no, I do have a Cabal Therapy. So these 3 get discarded. I guess I'm going to go ahead. So this is hard sequencing. So you have a bolt in hand. So I sack this and I name bolt. You fire it off, right? You got plenty of mana. If I don't, yeah. It's like, do I go to attacks first and then have you do the bolt and then use something else? That's where I'm like, I'm just not sure. Yeah, let's go ball therapy. I guess sacking the Narcomoeba, targeting you. I guess you have the days in hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna daze it.
Okay, sounds good. You gonna hard cast it or?
Yeah, I'll hard cast it.
Okay. Sounds good. So that still makes 2. Let's see, how many bridges do I have? 2.
2, I think.
Yeah, just 2. All right, so I make 2 zombies. Yeah, and then I'll go to attacks and swing at you for 3.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then go to end step. This will die. Trigger 2 more, so I got 4. Go ahead.
All right.
So many ways you can come back from this, that is the problem.
I'll draw. I'm gonna start off by pondering.
Okay. Good card. Super good card. What's your flavor in Modern that you like to play?
I play Dredge in Modern also, and I play, right now I've been playing a lot of Jeskai Control.
Oh, nice. Is that like crab? You say crab control?
Sorry, Jeskai Control?
Jeskai control. Got it. So what, is that the like Aspiring Spike deck that's been?
Yeah.
Cool. I love Dredge in Modern too, but it's like, compared to LED Dredge, it can just feel so like underpowered.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
But it is fun. I used to play Crabvine mostly, but ever since Uro went in that deck, I kind of have been playing other things.
So I'll put them back like that, and then draw.
Okay.
Going to pay a blue for Delver.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
All right. So untap, upkeep. Got 1, 2. All right. I got 2 Ichorids. I'm gonna exile 1 Golgari Thug. Second Golgari Thug, I guess. Like that. All right. So then Dredge. Draw. Dredge 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Delver's gonna exile the Dredges. Here. It's another Icarid. I'm just considering, so maybe I sack one of these now. Let's see. So 3, you're at 9. So this is 8 and 11. Okay, well, I mean, I think I just swing out. Well, you have a bolt. You have a bolt, so let me think this through. So before I do that, sorry, this is 4. So bolt does what? So bolt takes out either one of these, you block the other. Sacking it makes 2 more zombies now. But then you're gonna kill, I mean, so if I name bolt, you're just gonna fire it off anyway. Oh god, this is so hard. I guess it makes more zombies if you kill it though, right? Unless you bolt your own Delver. I still get to stack the triggers then, right? Yeah, all right, let's do it. So I'm gonna sack this to Cabal Therapy targeting you.
Yeah.
Naming bolt.
Then I will bolt the other Icarid.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. So it makes another 4. That's not the right dice. All right, then I'll swing at you for 8.
Then I'll block. So one of them, the bridges
Yep.
got exiled.
Yeah, you got a 3. Bridges go bye-byes. Okay.
All right. And then anything else? Or-
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I can pull a rabbit out of my hat.
I wonder if bolting. No, I wouldn't.
That's game 2.
Okay. Bolting your own Delver there would have probably not done it either, because
You would just swing and win.
I guess I would just swing, right, yeah.
If I was at a higher life total, I would have
Weird.
bolted my own Delver
Right.
last turn.
So as a dredge player, did I miss anything or do anything I could improve? I'm still learning this deck. I mean, I played like maybe 40 games-ish total. I feel like I'm still a total novice. It's so fucking complicated. Anything you would have played differently?
Not in particular. You know, I mean, the biggest thing is like you end up getting there. Yeah, I mean, the early Cabal Therapy, I would have possibly considered Cabal Therapying myself.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like I could have Cabal Therapy myself for the Grave Trolls earlier or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good one. Yeah. Assuming I had mana upgrade, I could have. I think that was part of the problem. I was like so locked on mana early. You with that early Wasteland. Yeah, that was good. I don't know. I don't know if you're on bug or if you're on UR. So I guess it was going to be hard to figure out how to sideboard. I haven't seen any good cards. It's like I feel like my best way to fight you is to be proactive, probably.
Yeah, I mean the main thing is learning what when you play Dredge and Modern and in Legacy, the biggest thing you left to learn is like what forms of hate does each deck have access to.
Right. So my experience with that is that UR plays like some sort of, surgicals or extra paid, usually surgical because they don't have the black. And then either like cage or something like that potentially. I guess leyline though could be there too. It's just
That all depends on how prevalent the meta. So that depends on.
I was gonna say the meta. Right? If it's like graveyard, if Reanimator is prevalent in the meta, then that's more likely. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. You're gonna have more hard hate when when Underworld Breach was legal for like the half minute. Like everyone had ley lines or and surgicals, like 3 or 4 of them. And then when people, if there's not other huge graveyard decks, then the hate is like lighter, and it's usually more like, Torrent's Crypt or something. So you just like give them enough.
Torrent's Crypt is the 0 mana one. Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay.
So that's when you have stuff like you bring in, like, I don't know if you run, but at that point, like if there's a lot of like Tormod's Crypt and stuff in the meta game, and now Spellbomb, you would usually run like Leyline of Sanctity, so they can't target you.
Right. Which I do have, I guess.
All right, tell me on the play.
The second game to Elves, I lost to he had a Bajuka Bog in his opening hand, and I was about to go off. I had an Ashen Rider, a Hogak, and something else in the grave. It was like every DMR target was in the grave, and it just was like totally swept under my feet.
Those always happen.
It's like, oh, there it goes. There goes that game.
I'll keep this.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I still got it. I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
So I thought you were drawing cards there. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Put those away. Shuffle. Have you been playing Magic for a long time?
So yes and no. 'Cause, like, I've played off and on since the 90s. So
Okay. Yeah.
But then I took like huge breaks there, like
Same here,
from
yeah.
2000 to like 2015 or 14 or
Okay.
something. So I took like
Cool.
a 15-year break, and then I got back into it.
Gotcha. So what set was it when you got back in? That was like the first Theros or something like that?
No, maybe it was shortly after that. Maybe it was 2016. I came back with there was the Shadows over Innistrad and
Gotcha. SOI. Yeah.
the other Zendikar block.
Yep.
And that.
Gotcha. I didn't come back until basically War of the Spark. So I played in the 90s too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was out for a really long time and kind of just to shoot games altogether. And after I moved back to Florida, I needed some way to meet some adults who were like-minded. Seemed like a good thing to get back into, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, man. Like you're just gonna get me on. It's a no lander, so I guess I can't keep that. It's like, I'm going to play Manila Stretch? Probably not.
I mean, you can keep, I've kept no landers before, but it's hard against Delver, but you can keep
the
them
Wastelands.
if they have like, you can keep no landers if you happen to have like, especially if you have like Lotus Petal and a LED, yeah.
Yeah, that was just LED, no metal. So
I mean, LED can work, but
I feel like you would counter it or something if I don't use the land.
The problem, exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been watching some of like Daddy's videos and just trying to get a little bit of a better sense of like how to think about the sideboard and think about openers and stuff, but it's not entirely clear to me always like what is needed. And I mean, card draw spells is the thing to prioritize, it seems like, in lands, but
yeah.
This is also, I think, well, let's see, I'm on the draw. Yeah, okay, I'll keep this. It's a little awkward, but I got a chance to draw, right? So go ahead.
All right, so start us off with.
Oh, let me reset my life total. Sorry. Oh yeah, you too.
I wish there was like a restart button. Like
I know, man. There should be. Like that would be a nice feature for them to add. Maybe if we were using the round timer arrows or something, it would do that. But I don't know.
Oh shoot! I forgot to start the round timer.
Okay, I can start it. Okay.
I just meant like there's I forgot to start the round timer in like MTG Melee. I wish they had it when you publish the pairings. It starts the round timer, and like there's no setting to do that. It just feels stupid.
So there's a timer in Melee too?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. 49 minutes. Okay, yeah, since they're I see. I guess I missed that last F&M. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah, so the nice thing is I have basically when we started at 11, so we should end at 11:55.
Right, that was like 11:01 or something, right?
Yeah.
This is the last round, right?
Yeah, so I'll just set 25 minutes on the clock, so we'll give a little people a little extra time.
Round timer started.
There we go. And I'll put Delver.
Sounds
And
good.
pass.
What fetch?
So I fetched.
The
Oh, sorry?
secret lair one? Is that a secret lair fetch land?
No, that's the Zendikar one.
Oh, that's a Zendikar. Okay. All right. Draw for turn. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go to discard. I'll discard the Stinkweed in. Go ahead.
All right. I will. I'll pay 2 life, and I'll surgical the Stinkweed in.
Sounds good. Oh, I gotta get the rest of them out. Sorry.
Sorry, I can't do it otherwise.
Yep. Can't do that over the camera. Let's see.
Can I ask what you brought in?
I brought in 2 Nature's Claim and 2 Silent Gravestone.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So there we go. It's 3.
Cool.
Okay. Shuffle. Yeah, go ahead.
And then what's in your hand?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you can see that too. It's Thug,
Faithless.
Looting, Coliseum, Narcomoeba, basketball therapy,
and 2 Icarids.
Icarids. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So mainly Coliseum, looting, and thug. Cool. But you can't make red mana. All right. I'll go to my turn. Delver
Yeah,
trigger.
that's why I was like, if I should-
I'll choose not to show. I'll play land for turn. I'll cast Ponder.
Sure. Is this during your main? Oh, it's a sorcery, so it's.
It's but during my main. So I'm going to put them
Did
back.
you? Oh yeah, you chose not to show. I see. You looked for the Delver and chose not to show. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't quite paying attention yet.
So I'll put this one on top and I'll draw it. Then I'll move in for 1.
Yep. 19.
And I'll pass to you.
Draw turn. Yes. Next turn. You could theoretically Dredgeward Arcanist flashback your thingamajiggy. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I feel like I should go to discard, maybe. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to discard. I'll discard the thug. 7 in hand. Go ahead.
End of turn, I'll surgical the thug then.
Yeah, both in hand. All right.
And
Yeah.
so it should be actually at 15 because of the
you're
Scolding
good.
Charm.
Yeah, missed it.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I actually forgot to put it in and I realized it.
There we go. Cool.
How many thugs did you run? Just
Oh, right. Sorry, I gotta get the rest of them. Yeah, duh. Let's see. I think I got all 4 in here still. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, 2. Here.
Gotcha.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, you get to see my other card in hand. It's a
Yep.
Hogak.
Okay, cool. That is definitely good to know. I'll go to Delver Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll flip Brainstorm. And flip the Delver.
Yep.
I will move to combat, swing for 3,
Yep. 15.
and then I will pay 1, and I will ponder again.
Sure. Surgical is on land.
Alright, so I'll put them back like this. And that's non-basic land. You can get lands,
Okay. Other than a basic.
Yeah. And all right, that'll be us pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Should have kept one at the beginning. All right, I'm gonna discard the Narcomoeba, I guess.
Gotcha. And then pass.
Yeah.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'll move in for 3.
13.
And then I'll pay 1. And guess what? I'll ponder again. It's the great thing about having that many cantrips.
Yeah. Plenty of cantrip.
Alright. I'll stack them like.
What do you think about people running Oko on the sideboard of Dredge?
And draw. I'll pass and I don't know, I've given it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've given a whole bunch of things a go. And in Modern, I've given playing with Ren 6 a go too, because
Oh, really? That's interesting.
well, because back before Ox was printed,
Right, that was a good way to get some lands back. A little card advantage going. Also, I guess for building up your the flashback spell,
Yeah.
burn spell, right? Yeah. Okay. You passed, right?
Yep.
I'll draw for turn. Strange. Okay. I guess I'll cast a land for turn. Fortunately, I think that's all I can do right now. Go ahead.
another Delver out.
Okay.
And attack for 3.
Yeah.
And
So
pass.
weird. And pass? Okay. So draw for turn. So I feel like this game is over. I'm gonna play a land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I can just all I can do is pass.
I've been in the position you've been in. It sucks.
Not the land I needed to draw. Let's put it that way.
Delver trigger, brainstorm,
Okay.
flip.
Guess I shouldn't have discarded this Narcomoeba. That's what the truth of the matter is.
I will brainstorm.
Okay.
Alright. Play an island for turn. And then I'll move to combat and swing for 6.
Okay, 4.
And then I will pass.
Alright, let's go to the next game.
Yeah.
Fuck. No land still. Oh, there's one finally.
We're getting the surgicals, even if you got dredging, you don't have enough dredge cards to make a dredge chain at that point.
What's that?
So like essentially you just had the grave trolls left to dredge. So the big problem with that is that you don't like at least it's your biggest dredger, but it's usually like percentage wise is like you're not, you know, it's hard to keep the chain going of dredging, like because you want to be dredging every turn, and so even if you did get dredging at that
I just
point,
needed the cards to get Hogak down. Though. I mean, that was all I really needed.
yeah. I mean,
I think that would have changed the tide of that match. And if I had kept that in Archimeva, I would have been able to block another turn possibly too. I mean, definitely did not play ideally there. If I had drawn a Patriot Imp and been able to cast it, that it's
that
like,
would have been helpful. Yeah.
There would have been things I could have done, I guess, but it's like. So maybe I should. I mean, I guess I could have tried keeping the LED. Did you have a counter? So if I had kept the LED hand, would you have been able to counter it turn
Yeah.
one? So it's good I didn't keep that then, I guess, but.
I had Daze and Force Negation.
I guess that's the reason to not take your blue cantrips out when you got lands and only tap for blue in the deck. Instead of in the blue cantrip, I could have at least done something potentially.
Yeah,
So-
that's the huge problem with the Coliseum. That's why some people, like, there's been, including like one of the major tournaments in 2000 or last year in 2019. At the end of the year 2019, someone took down, instead of using like Coliseums and that, they use Fiery Islets in that, so you can tap for. So you have a better chance of getting your colors and doing the right thing.
I know people play like Insolent Neonate plus the
Yes.
Fiery Islet mana base, right?
Yep. There's a bunch of different things you can do there, but essentially, the thing is, you do have. You essentially can't run Nature's Flame then.
Right. Oh. We're almost at time, but. Can keep this, I guess. Okay, I'll keep this. If we have time to play a little quick round.
All right. Here we go.
You ready to go? Okay.
Yep.
Um,
Gonna keep mine.
all right, so I'll play. The let's go Mana Confluence.
Mm-hmm.
LED?
LED's good.
Mm. Mhm. Okay. Let's see. A life, and I'll add a black. Cabal therapy targeting you, I guess.
Targeting me.
Possibly I should be targeting myself, but
Yeah, you can target me.
okay.
Go for it. It resolves.
So I want to name. So. In my mind, it's between Lightning Bolt and Delver. I'm going to name. Actually, you know what? I'm going to name Surgical Extraction.
Definitely should aim surgical extraction. And yeah.
I forgot to put a sideboard.
And yeah, surgical's in there.
Okay. You kept.
2 Delvers, 3 lands, and a preordain.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I mean, you can do more with LED. That's what I was wondering. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't have the red cantrip in my hand, so can't really. It's like you really need to be able to discard a Faithless Looting, right, to be able to do it first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna play Wasteland, and Wasteland your Mana Confluence.
Okay. Good.
And pass.
Draw. Let's see here. So I'll play a Cephalid Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I will. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. So I'm gonna put. I think I can do it this way, right? Can I put a surgical on the stack and crack this in response to pay for it, right? Is how that works.
You
during my main phase, right? I cast this, but then I crack this in response, and I use the mana to pay for the cost.
Trying to remember. I don't think so.
I think so too, but
So I don't think so, because usually what you do is you use your 1 land, you cast using your lands, Faithless Looting, and then hold
Right.
priority and
Exactly.
crack
Sack
the
it.
thing.
Right.
But I don't think you can't you can't cast something from your hand and pay for it with Lionside Diamond. Because you need to, like,
even though
essentially
this
it's
is on, I thought okay, because you you can't respond. You can't use respond to the because you put this on the stack and then you would pay for it. But I guess that's okay. I thought that worked that way, but I guess not. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I'll play Flood Strand.
Okay.
Crack. 19.
7.
Cag Island. I'm going to cast Preordain.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to bottom top. Take the top, put them on the bottom. And then I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw for turn. Go ahead. That wasteland is keeping me off kilter. I missed that.
Round timer ended.
Go ahead. Did I tell you that?
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't hear you.
I bet.
Play a Sculling turn. Crack it. Get a Volcanic Island. What? Where'd you go?
Oh, did I lose you?
Yeah, I'm the only one in the thing now.
Oh, weird. What the heck happened? Oh, maybe I just closed the other spell table tab? What the hell? Here, let me try. Let me try reloading the page.
I can also try.
Yeah, let me.
Okay, cool.
There we go. I'm back. Let me change my video template. There we go.
So I'm gonna pay for one Delver, and then pay for
Okay.
honor.
Good.
And then I will pass.
Go for turn. Well, I'm gonna pay a life. Cast a silent gravestone.
In response, I will cast surgical targeting cabal therapy.
Okay. 1, 2 there. We got a bridge, firestorm, a thug, and an archamoeba.
Gotcha.
Actually, I think I don't have it there. Oh, no, there it is. All right, those are out.
Cool.
Okay. I'll play up. I don't know what I do. I don't know what the right thing is to do here. I mean, I guess I pass.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not, or if I should be cracking and trying to get a dredger into the yard, but
Yeah, that'd be the other thing to do. It depends on if you want to like try and have a big explosive turn or just dredge like the one next turn.
right. Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe I get one more draw step and
You can always decide too based on what I do my turn though.
right.
So Delver trigger,
Yep.
rainstorm, and another Delver trigger. Let me pick up this. All right. What are you at right now? 18?
18. Yeah, sorry, I gotta take one more life. Paid for the Cephalid Coliseum last turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna move to combat, swing for 6. I'm gonna pay 1. Gonna brainstorm.
Okay.
I'll play Wasteland. And I'm gonna Wasteland your Cephalid Coliseum. And then I'm gonna Ponder. I'm gonna Shuffle. And I'll pass.
Okay. I really just don't know what to do. So, still your end step, I'm just thinking. Really need to draw a land or a lotus petal, but think another turn. I don't know the right thing to do. I mean, it's like, do I try to start dredging 4? I mean, that seems really crappy, but also, like, if I don't draw land, then it's sort of just another, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to draw land. Not a land.
I mean, the odds are so against you in that deck, and you're even playing 1 less than normal.
All right, well. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'll tap. Draw. Land for turn. Move in for 6.
Mm-hmm.
I will sacrifice the Fire Izzet to draw a card.
Sure.
And I will pass.
I guess I do this now. It's like the fire. If I dredge a land on the top right here, I'm gonna be so pissed. Dredge 4 up there. What? I'm just dead. All right, let's call it, because I don't think. Yeah, if I had kept that land, I would have been able to firestorm you. Should have drawn.
Yeah, but I mean, so the problem with the deck is like you're such a low, unlike Modern Dredge, even there you're still low probability. You're pretty low probability to draw lands. Yeah, in this in Legacy, like you're crazy low probability, like chance to draw land. So that's one of the main.
Those are 2 total non-games. Frustrating.
I mean, that's what this matchup ends up being. It's like you either win in a blowout, or I win by having you do nothing for like a bunch of turns. The only other times is like essentially like thug beatdowns where you just like keep casting thug and like if you putrid imp and like you get small value but not really ever get the big turn.
Mm-hmm.
You give a chance for that, but
GG's, man. Cool.
Yep, GG, yep. And also I put 3 surgical in the deck too, which means like I prepared for the matchup.
Yeah, I mean, if I just, I didn't realize, I guess, that not being able to sack LED when an instant is on a stack or something is
essentially the ruling is you only can use it when you can cast an instant. It's not like when it's a mana ability, but it's not at the speed of mana ability, and that's why you can't do it like that.
Right.
The original printing of it would let you do it like that, but it's the Oracle, like essentially the Oracle and the rules have changed. All right. Cool. Have a good night, man.
Likewise, you too.
Yep.